Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie, and I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. Today, we are going to open up Final Fantasy Collector Booster Box. Universes Beyond is here, and Final Fantasy is the most hyped up Magic the Gathering set ever. And finally, we get to take a look at this product and open it up for ourselves and take a look at what is inside. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I was talking to a buddy of mine. We got this stuff in, and I was going through and opening it up at the store and just showing off in the back room, and they're not even a Final Fantasy fan. They're like, oh my gosh, the packaging looks so good, and I totally agree. They have knocked it out of the park on the packaging. We've got 12 packs here. These booster boxes are pushing $750. We're just going to open this up for myself, for singles for the store, or just for content. So serialized cards, super hard to pull, only 77 of those. Other than that, though, there is still some very, very highly playable singles in this set, and we're going to get right into it. Starting off with a bird. Let's see if the good cards are at the front or at the back. They are right off the bat. We have a Surge foil, Xenos. I'm going to mess up a lot of pronunciations of things, and a Vayne in the amazing artwork. So this is a dual-sided card here. The Surge foils look really cool and the dual sides cards. So I'm gonna go out and say I am not like a massive Final Fantasy fan. I have played one Final Fantasy game, really only a little bit of it. So this is an uncommon. This is Finn the Fangbearer. I love these artworks. Terra, Magical Adept, our first mythic. I guess we're gonna try to do piles here. We'll see how we do. Magical Adept, cool little card. Let's see, is that the commander? Final Fantasy, is that the commander card or the regular? I think that's just the regular card, so that is not a commander card. And this one turns into an enchantment creature. Very, very cool. This set has a lot of people very, very excited. Final Fantasy fans excited. So are just regular Magic the Gathering fans. Here's Kuja. See, I'm gonna mispronounce everything here, everybody. So just get that out of the way. If you want to let me know in the comment section how bad I am at pronouncing things, I apologize. I'm not perfect. Let's see, that's a Surge foil. This is a regular foil. We have one mythic. I believe this is an uncommon. And here's our first full art land. And then these, I believe, are just going to be common. So we got the Summon, Abrosia, Sid. Now there's a bunch of different artworks of Sid. Is that the one that there's a bunch of artworks in? I guess we'll track those. More summons. All right, so back in the day, some of the, was it Modern Horizons 3? The serialized card was back in the back, so we'll make sure we go through all the cards. Here we go. Hero token and a Joshua, another Surge foil. So maybe we're gonna get a Surge foil in every single pack there. There's a Joshua. I do love how they put the game name in the background there. So that's really cool. And Gobez, Glad in Darkness. Okay, this is a Sir Conrad the Grim. Very, very cool. That one is in foil. I love the foiling on those super white backed cards. Absolutely beautiful cards in the set. The artwork really matches up to Magic the Gathering, which I really like as well. Muggle's Valor and the Masamune. All right, so Vivi Ornator is really the big chase card here. From the most common cards sold on TCG Player for pre-sold, the Sephiroth, the Vivi Ornator, and the Buster Sword are kind of what we're going for. This is the commander card, so that's the set symbol for the commander stuff for the Secret Rendezvous. Fang, my piles are I'm just gonna put all the uncommons in. Delivery Mogul, and a Sephiroth's Intervention, and Thunder Magic. It's a little nerve-wracking when you're doing Universes Beyond box openings or whatever, and you're not a big fan of that Universes Beyond thing. It's a little interesting. I'm a big fan of Magic, and I'm a big fan of making content. This is our first town. Okay, so these are really cool because they've got the adventure on one side, but then they can be a mana source, right? I think these are going to be really cool. They do enter tapped, which kind of is a bummer. If these entered untapped, they would be so powerful. Here's a Deadly Dispute, the Baron Rivalry. I think these might be my favorite cards. Like the artwork in these, I think is just super cool. It's just beautiful. The Final Fantasy artwork, it just fits Magic really good. Here's a commander card, the Scion Reborn, another mythic there. Aerith, the Last Ancient, Coin of Fate, commander card there. Artifact, when enters Surveil, Okay. Pretty good cards. Man, I gotta say, there's a lot of excitement of the mechanics. I'm really excited to play the sealed limited environment. Oh, baby, those look so good. I love that they put the game behind. I mean, even somebody who's not, oh gosh, dang, that's gonna be so cool in Surge Foil. If you get both pieces of those, the meld and Surge Foil, that is gonna be so freaking cool. The Surge Foiling, at first I didn't like it, but it seems like it's come a long way. They've done a better job at making it not overtake the artwork. So I'm a big fan of that. All right, that was a cool Surge Foil. There's another Sid. So I believe Sid is the one that has like 25 different artworks. So there's another Sid in the borderless. I might be wrong on that. That could just be a borderless artwork, and the comment section is going to let me have it. But a lot to keep track of on these sets. There's just a lot going on, and yeah, anyway, I haven't watched anybody else open boxes. So Hero into the Summon GF Cerberus. Okay, more enchantments, and now a Captain Lannery Storm as Van Aspiring Sky Pirate. Very cool. Sky Pirates are pretty cool. Venant, Heart of the Hayden. Van, Street Thief. Summon Yambo, another Saga there. Oh, Vivi, we got the best card, the most highest selling card in the set. This is just the normal version in foil. This card has CEDH players going nuts. A legendary wizard here where you can add X mana in combination of either blue or red, where X is its power, activate during your turn, and only once. This is so easy to break. Very, very cool for CEDH. That's going to be the biggest hit so far, and I'm hoping we get some other cool stuff here. Torgal, the Fat Chocobo. I can't pronounce that right. This one is another meld card, or maybe it's the same meld card. I don't remember what meld card we got. Anyway, very, very cool. The serialized pull rate is going to be insanely hard. Only 77 serialized cards. If you're hunting serialized cards, good luck to you. Bather and Fran. And now the Vargoth, the Blood Sky Sire. This one, it just doesn't even look like a Magic card. Some of them, I'm just like, man, the artwork's cool, but it looks like a completely different game, the way that they do the art and the different text and that kind of thing. Avalanche of Sector 7, Arosa, Fenandel, and Jek the Reluctant Guardian. Another flip card into an enchantment. Enchantment's going to be a big theme in the limited environment. I cannot wait for pre-release this weekend. It's really fun to kind of go through the cards and just kind of hop in for pre-release. I don't know. There's going to be people who watch videos and practice. I like just going in and seeing what I can make work. All right, here we go. What do we got? The Yoshi Rule. Oh, this is a Mythic Cat. Oh, this is going to be a huge pack. All right. Holy moly. All right, here we go. The Yoshola Rule. Another Mythic here. Cat Druid. Legendary creature. A 3/5 for 6. Beginning of your end step, exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield on its owner's control. And then there's an additional end step after this. Jeez, all the end steps. And now the Godo Bandit Warlord in the Final Fantasy image art. This is a cool card. These are kind of hard to pull in foil, I believe. If I'm correct on the collector packs, these are really, really hard to pull. I don't know. I can't keep track of the different variants yet. I haven't opened them. I guess it's not that hard because we've pulled 2 of them, so it can't be that hard. I take that back. I take it back. A Flame, another mythic there, our 5th mythic so far of the box. Man, I love that they put the game behind. I think that's gonna be really cool. Even as somebody who doesn't play or hasn't played Final Fantasy, I just think it's cool that they made that kind of honor to the game where you can tell where the card came from. I think that's a cool little thing that they added in for the fans. And I do like that they did all the games. I'm not a big fan like what they're doing with the Spider-Man thing with Marvel of limiting Excalibur. Cool, Excalibur there. I'm not a big fan of limiting what they get in terms of like the fan base. I want to see as many fans as possible excited. Here's the Brainstorm in the Endwalker. What a cool Brainstorm. Very, very cool to see. I bet you for Final Fantasy fans, seeing the original, artwork from different things, and there's some concept art, I believe, in here as well. just would be really, really cool. And then seeing the different games pop up. I feel like we've gotten this card a few times. I don't know. Maybe I just can't keep track of the different ones. Is this the bottom half of this? Yay, it is the Beast Avatar. All right, so how do you make this? Fang. If you control both of these, you get to melt them. That's pretty cool. We got them both in foil. I wonder if that's set up in the booster box to make sure if you get one, you get the other. Who knows? But pretty cool to get both of them. Very, very cool. All right, we're about halfway through. I don't know if it's good or bad. I mean, we got the Vivi. We haven't seen a Sephiroth or a Buster Sword yet. I'd like to see one of those, but I'm happy with that. Here's a Lightning Army of One in the full borderless foiling with the game set in the back. Very cool. Nature's Claim as a search for the frozen Esper. That's so cool with the Super Nintendo graphics in the background. See, that looks like it would be a secret layer instead of an inset card, but very, very cool in foil there. The Blitzball Stadium, Noctis, the Master of Arms, another one of the towns, I believe our second town, unless I missed one. Another one of the towns and an island. Side quest, Raise a Chocobo. All right, 4 packs left, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We got Kane, Traitorous Dragoon. I'm sure we got the Lightning Bolt. Heck yes, that is so, what a crazy looking Lightning Bolt. The Thrum of the Vestige. Very cool. Very, very cool. Conformant Shrunken, Barrett, Go-Go, Atella, the Great Savage, and another summon there. Okay, so I'm sure that the Final Fantasy fans are going to be mad at me for getting the names wrong. It's going to be so interesting watching at pre-release. People who are big Final Fantasy fans interact with people who have no clue. Here we got Sephiroth, the One-Winged Angel token, and then we get the Noctis Prince of Lucas. It'll be really fun. Here's a Farseek. It'll be really fun watching the communities engage with Magic while they're also engaging with a set like this. Again, I've said it on the channel before, but I feel like with Lord of the Rings, it had a little bit of a wider audience, whereas I feel like the Final Fantasy audience is so deep. The people I know who are excited about this set and who are excited about Final Fantasy are so excited about it, and they're so into Final Fantasy. But I think Lord of the Rings had just a little bit more of a wider appeal for people. The Water Crystal, oh dude, I love this cycle. All these different crystals, and a Timna the Weaver, but man, these crystals are really cool. I like that they're rare. I like seeing like a rare cycle that seems like it's exciting people. This cycle in blue is awesome too. Gonna get people to buy packs to open those. Here's a Timna the Weaver. We've gotten now 3 of this art style, 2 in foil, 1 in non-foil, for those of you who are just looking to see what do you get from a collector pack. Another Vivi. You get 2 Vivis. We got 2 Vivis, baby. Let's go. Excalibur. We only have 1 pack left. There's the Tia, a mountain. Okay, we got 1 more shot at hitting the serialized, baby. 1 more shot in the last pack. I don't know that any have been pulled yet. It's very, very early. Here we go. The Hero and a Dark Confident. Oh, very cool. And a Dark Ritual. Oh my gosh, we're summoning something. Holy moly, look at that thing. Absolutely gorgeous artwork. See, this is the type of thing where it feels like a Magic the Gathering artwork. It feels like Magic the Gathering. It mixes really well. The Dark Ritual, very, very cool. Very cool Dark Ritual as the Darkness of Eternity. I believe that goes in that pile. The Summon Ixalan. We got another one of the towns. It's the Red Town. Again, another rare land cycle I think people are going to want some of the cards from. A Firen, a Plains, and as we go into the close of this, we'll go through the number of mythics, and we got 1 Sid, or 2 Sids that I saw. The number of mythics here are, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mythics there. Let's see if any of these were mythic. Rare, rare, uncommon. So we hit no mythics in that art style. And then over on this art style, uncommon, 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 rare, uncommon, uncommon. So we hit no mythics in the cool art styles, which I'm guessing means we didn't hit super big on those. But then the 2 Vivies is super good. Obviously, the best selling card in the set, according to TCG Player. Very cool to see that. A lot of people, regular Magic fans, really excited for that card, for the playability and the mechanics. I think the Dark Confidence really cool. And I really like, what I like from this set is these kind of cards where you get really interesting and different artworks for things like Dark Ritual, iconic Magic cards. We got the Lightning Bolt, and I think that's really cool. And if you are a Final Fantasy fan who loves Magic, I'm sure you are very excited for things like that bring the 2 worlds together. And we'll see if it brings more and more people into the fold and into Magic the Gathering. So let me know how I did in the comment section below. I hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. We'll see you again next video.